All right, y'all. What is good with y'all, man? It's crunch time. Hit the like if y'all join in real quick, man. We're gonna talk about this real quick. As Giannis Antetokounmpo, man, we got to talk about the situation with Giannis Antetokounmpo. As basically, this is bad news for the Lakers because the Lakers been trying to get Giannis desperately. They were trying to put that narrative out there, the predictive programming out there that Giannis is going to go to the Lakers. Is what they've been trying to throw out to the atmosphere, bro. And here to let y'all know that Lakers fans, LeBron fans, all you guys, man, this is bad news for y'all because nothing is official right now. But apparently, Giannis, this is just a report from Amico Hoops. Apparently, Giannis is reportedly intrigued by the idea of playing in a state with no income tax. You know what I'm saying? That is the report that he's reportedly intrigued by that. And so the reason why that's insane is because this opens up a lot of scenarios where he may go to Miami because Miami has no state income tax, which he's already kind of been hinting at wanting to do that. But the thing is, they was trying to trade Dame they was low-key about to trade Dame to Miami. Now he done got hurt, and now that's throwing a monkey wrench and everything. They might just go ahead and trade Giannis down there. But you never know how that might work out, though, like I said, with the Dame injury. But this is the thing. Dallas is also inside of a state with no income tax, which is the state of Texas. And that is interesting because Dallas now they own a number one pick. So the thing is, though, a lot of people I wouldn't be surprised if they was to try to think about trading that number one pick for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And that's the thing, is that they would have the leverage to want to do that because they have the number one pick. Do you want to win now? Do you want to trade Giannis for Luka? See, now trading Luka for Giannis, that's not so bad of a deal if you get Giannis you basically get Giannis and AD for Luka. You know what I mean? You basically get Giannis and AD in return for Luka, which makes the trade not so bad after all. Even if you do get even if you draft Cooper Flag anyway, you still kind of want a deal. Like I told y'all yesterday, they want a deal for the short term and the long term. But the thing is, they have so many options that they can use right now because it would make sense for Milwaukee because if they do get rid of Giannis or if Giannis leaves them, now you would have a number one pick in the draft in Cooper Flag. You see what I'm saying? Now you would have Cooper Flag in return for Giannis leaving. You said, or Orlando. Orlando might be solid. Hey, you know what I'm saying? So teams like Miami, Orlando, Dallas, these teams are where I'm thinking that Giannis is low-key thinking about possibly going. Now, a lot of people saying maybe San Antonio. Me personally, in my personal opinion, I don't know if I would do that, though. If I'm Giannis, because I'm thinking about the championship readiness over there in Dallas, you feel me? Him and Wemby, maybe, but then it's like, I don't. For some reason, I'm not too turned on by Giannis and Wemby. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just being cynical about that. Maybe they do try to get the Twin Towers over there. I forgot San Antonio is another team that has no state income tax. You said the Mavs can't get Giannis. Why not? Like I said, they would probably trade if they was thinking about getting Giannis. They can trade the number one pick for Giannis. Go tell Giannis, yeah, you and AD. Go over there and play with Kyrie. Because now, the thing is, I trust Kyrie more than the De'Aaron Fox. Yeah, Wemby is Wemby, but I could play with AD, though. Somebody that's already ready right now. You know what I mean? Somebody said people really think the Warriors about to lose. You said keep Flag, trade AD for y'all. Hold on, bro. Yo, the Mavs can do so much with what they got right now. Like, this is crazy. Oh, I wanted to also throw this in. People might be like, Dallas might not want to mess up what they got. The thing is, though, Now, quiet is kept. Like, this my dog, but and praise to him. Hopefully, he come back 100% the same, if not better. But Kyrie got a ACL injury, so we can't even. We low-key can't forget about that. Dallas always got to stay 10 steps ahead, so they could be thinking like, "Damn, Kyrie got an ACL. We could get Giannis just to make sure we good." You know what I'm saying? Because you don't even know what Kyrie gonna be like when he come back. Now, like I said, Kyrie the type to recover from injuries well though, and then still be nice. But by him having an ACL injury, it just you really would low-key want some extra cushion there though. You would want some extra cushion where Kyrie will never have to do too much of the load. You said they mess around and trade Kyrie, but do you think his value went down though because of the injury? I think they would probably want to hold on to Kyrie. Damn, what do they trade Kyrie and they bring in Dylan Harper for point guard? Nah, man, but they I think they want to hold on to Kyrie though, because you need to make sure that you're good at the guard position though. And they wouldn't have traded. I don't think they would have traded Luka if they knew they wasn't gonna have no guard. So they gonna hold on to Kyrie, but because they didn't expect that injury. But like I said, nowadays these players be recovering from their injuries cool though. Like Kawhi recovered from his ACL. Clay had an ACL and an Achilles. He came back averaging 20. So I know Kyrie could do that. You said Giannis to Golden State for Kuminga. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this though, man. I'm ready to go back. Get our break now. You said Giannis to Golden State for Kuminga. Oh shit, that's the same comment. You said why would Bucks want AD? He's older and more fragile. They don't want Giannis no more though. They probably, or if Giannis don't want to be there no more, then you would have to get whoever you can get though. So if somebody say, listen, yo, you can't have AD no more, but you can have Giannis though. I'd be like, shit, that's cool. I'll take it. You said Giannis for Bam or Hero. I don't know, man. Y'all let me know, man. You said if the Knicks get Giannis, it's over for the next 3 to 4 years. Chip in New York. You said Giannis to the Lakers. That's not a non-income tax state. You said Lakers was never an option. Well, why was they making it seem like it's an option then? Why all the Lakers fans and propaganda people putting all that stuff out, talking about Giannis to the Lakers? If it was never an option, why they put it out there? Jaylen Brown and KP for Giannis. Whoa. Houston? Whoa. Y'all let me know. Say Giannis, Wemby, and Fox. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, like, bro, they just need to get this shit. They need to hurry this shit up. You said let me up. I was about to go back to what you call it. I gotta go back to work now. Philly. The Lakers is never the Lakers is down bad, bro. All right, y'all let me know how y'all feel about it though, man.